Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yup, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. Hey, our body cam for today. Mentally insane woman spots her final victims. It's a crazy title. Insane title. I may say so myself, man. But hey, with that being said, before we get into today's video, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go. If you want to first pour, all you gotta do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals,
like it with a thumbs up.
We highly appreciate it, man. But hey, let's get into it. Let's check it out. Let's see what it's about, man. Let's get it. Oh, she got in her hand.
This is 32-year-old Bianca Ellis. She's casually holding a kitchen knife, stalking a mother and her 3-year-old child through the supermarket. Just minutes after the mother heads back to her car.
Mother ain't got her head on no damn swivel at all, bro. As soon as I see you done walked around me a couple times in the store, bro, what's up? And I see you got a knife, go to you know? Especially if it's just me and my child. You ain't got your head on it. Please have y'all head on a swivel if y'all out and about. Be aware of your surroundings. This could have been spotted.
Old child through the supermarket. Just minutes after the mother heads back to her car, Bianca strikes.
That's sad, bro.
Sad.
911, what is your emergency?
There is a child. He's bleeding all over the place. We're at North Olmsted Giant Eagle.
Don't worry about me. You have a pulse.
And they collapsed over here, and the lady just continued to walk off.
By the time officers reached the scene, it was already too late for the victims, and Bianca was on her way to kill again.
She looked, I ain't gonna hold you. She off her rocker, bro. You could tell.
On June 3rd, 2024, 32-year-old Bianca Ellis would make her way to the North Olmsted police station with her wheelchair and suitcase. Bianca is seen entering the building where she spoke.
Bitch, what the fuck you in a wheelchair for? Clearly you walking.
What's in the suitcase? What? I have so many questions, child.
With her wheelchair and suitcase. Bianca is seen entering the building where she spoke briefly with a few officers at the front desk. After just a few minutes, Bianca turned around and left the station. Unbeknownst to anyone at the time, this seemingly ordinary interaction would become the catalyst for a shocking, brutal crime.
Wow.
Bianca decides to ditch her wheelchair and walks just across the street to the Volunteers of America thrift store. Here she comes.
What kind of facility was that?
Yeah, she was leaving out of?
Yeah.
Unbeknownst to anyone at the time, this seemingly ordinary interaction would become the catalyst for a shocking, brutal crime. Bianca decides to ditch her wheelchair and walks just across the street to the Volunteers of America thrift store. Here she comes up with a disturbing plan. Bianca walks to the kitchen aisle, straight for the knives. She looks through them all before she picks one up, steals it, and heads for the exit. A staff member at the thrift store even sees Bianca trying to leave, directs her to the exit, and opens the door to let her downstairs. Somehow, no one notices what Bianca has done or what she is holding. Bianca decides to head next door to the Giant Eagle supermarket. Even more strangely, she attacks a pole with the knife. CCTV cameras then catch Bianca entering the supermarket, passing by many innocent shoppers. She scans the area, looking for a target to attack. Devastatingly, it would only take Bianca a few seconds to find the most innocent victims. A defenseless mother with her child. Unfortunately, still, nobody had noticed Bianca holding the knife as she closely followed the family outside and into the car park. Bianca had brutally attacked both the mother and her son. 3-year-old Julian was attacked in the face and back while he was sitting in the grocery cart. When his mother, Margot Wood, tried to pull him to safety, she too was stabbed in the shoulder. People in the parking lot heard the commotion and screams, and soon 911 calls began pouring in.
911, what is your emergency?
There is a child. He's bleeding all over the place. We're at North Olmsted Giant Eagle.
There's a lady with a knife stabbing somebody in the north. Where? The Giant Eagle.
Someone just stabbed a kid and a lady in the parking lot.
Officers rushed to the scene to save the victims and stop Bianca from escaping. The scene was pure chaos, with people watching on in horror as police and ambulances arrived.
So, yeah. Get that off. Good. Good. All right.
Let's go.
Yes, all Westlake guys. Ready? Let me know when you're ready. Let's get him on the car. Let me know when you're ready. How many get you? Ready? Go, go, go. Good. Okay.
Paramedics raced the boy to the ambulance, desperate to save him, while police scrambled to gather witness statements and figure out where Bianca fled before she could harm anyone else.
And just stab.
Did she say anything?
No, I didn't hear anything. I had my windows out. I didn't hear anything. All I heard was just screaming, and the lady grabbed her child up out the cart, and that's when it fell over, and they collapsed over here, and the lady just continued to walk off, and that's when everybody just kind of came out of nowhere. Yeah. And I got out. And one guy, he said, "What happened?" I said, "I don't know. I'm going to go look."
Anything you got on this side? I hear a scream. I look back, and she's just dead.
Yep, right down. Sir, do you have anything to do with this?
I just saw a little bit of it.
Come on over here. It's rolling. We got Luke washing his hands up. We have him grabbing his camera. We got to secure this area right now.
It was at this moment that Julian's father would arrive on the scene.
Is that your son?
Yes, Jim.
Okay, come here. We're gonna have somebody take you to the hospital. All right? Okay, we're gonna have you take you to the hospital. All right?
After the brutal attack, Bianca would flee the scene, but she wouldn't get far. One witness followed her briefly and saw where she went. He passed the information to police, helping them close in before she could get away.
Hey, where'd that female go? Do you guys have a stabbing at all?
Walking towards the ring road, black leggings, black top, she's got the legs with her. I think the person outside my car said she could see her now. She's walking out towards Dover, closer to her feet. So there's blood on the ring.
Oh, she still got the knife.
Yeah, I'm like, please.
Lay down flat on the ground. Lay down flat on the ground.
Both
Rule 11, I need a car to go help the kid. These are the first couple aisles.
Where's your cuffs? Get custody.
Who's that cuffs?
Hold on. Female that you have. She's in the first 3 rows, farthest north.
You gotta get her up. Nice right there.
5217, I'm out.
We're gonna lift you up, okay?
Stand up, okay?
1, 2, 3, stand up. Stand up. Come on.
big ass.
All right, let's put her back.
All in,
I'm gonna
big.
check her right here.
Okay.
Walk her back this way.
52 LO3, I got 3 units.
Take a seat. We crank up the AC for you, okay?
Thankfully, officers were able to locate and arrest Bianca before she could strike again. Now, officers had to figure out why Bianca had decided to carry out this attack. So police began by looking at her criminal record. This is where they would discover Bianca had been arrested just 2 months earlier for trespassing, but her motive behind this would be most interesting. On March 25th, 2024, Bianca refused to leave a hotel after failing to pay for a room. She later told police that she had done it intentionally, explaining that she had nowhere else to sleep and would rather go to jail.
Can I go to go to prison, because I don't have nowhere to go?
Well, you haven't. I'm telling you, bro. Don't I say that? I say that a lot, right? I really feel like some people really do crime because they rather be in jail where they know they got a place to stay. As far as late, they got a place where they can get something to eat and shower. They ain't got to shower daily, but just to clean up. That's all a lot of people.
And so she was like, all these other crimes I'm doing, not giving me a long stay. So let me really do some so that I know I'm guaranteed to.
She probably was trying to get a murder charge. She probably wanted a murder charge, so she's like, I ain't got to worry about being out here in the world ever again because it's too hard. And that's why I always say this. Like, some people come home, they realize, damn, it's hard as hell to be out here.
They rather be in the inside.
I got to do honestly, it sounds crazy, but I'm like, it makes a lot of sense. Especially people who go in young, right? They go in 18, 19, 20, ain't really had to do much. They do like 10, 15, 20 years. They come out, they like, damn, I wasn't expecting to have to, I got to pay bills. I got to feed myself. I got to house myself. Like, it's a lot to maintain.
For them, it's easier being in the inside. As crazy as it sounds.
It sounds so crazy.
Regardless of all the stuff that people go through in prison and stuff.
Some people don't go through nothing, though.
And some people don't go through anything, but for some, they go through stuff in prison or just seeing stuff, witnessing other stuff, or whatever the case may be.
They're like, that's lightweight
it's
compared
just
to
like being out here too much responsibility for them.
Yo, keyword responsibility. They don't want it. Damn, bro.
That's sad.
Dying to go to jail. But I don't have any money to have a bed to go to sleep in. I'm not even from here. I'm from Ohio.
And this wouldn't be the only run-in Bianca had with the police. Earlier that year, Bianca had talked about committing murder to a police officer. This incident took place at a woman's shelter in Cleveland, where she told the officer she used a gun to kill people in Bakersfield, California. But after seeing Bianca's odd behavior, the officers would ignore her outrageous claims and let her go. These events point to Bianca being a severely disturbed individual, driven by impulse.
She's not disturbed. Honestly, she's not. It's not that she's mentally disturbed. It's too hard out here for her. Like, life is just too hard for her. She'd rather be in jail. I don't think that has anything to do with a mental.
Like, Bianca, do you work? Are you able to work and get a job? Because my thing is, you can stay in a hotel.
She probably don't want to.
Just pay for like a room and stuff
extended stay joint.
Extended stay or something like that. Like,
every city got some. Every city got some.
I'm yelling. There's other ways. You said what?
I said we do be yelling.
I feel like I'm screaming to the top of my lungs, so I can't hear myself. But there's other ways. Like, I'm gonna commit this crime and commit that crime and commit this crime just so that. Girl,
she needed a murder crime because she like, I can get some years, you know.
And she's like, it's two of them, a woman.
It's a woman and a young child. That's an easy target. Because
the way that she kind of like
and
had to maneuver through her, like past
she went after she went after the child mainly because that's an easier attack.
Yeah. And the way she went, and then the way she just hit that turn and just followed them out. I'm like,
she spotted. She said, "Okay, there you go, right there." A lot of people who want to do crime look at the most vulnerable people for real. Women and children, especially a woman, a mother with a young child, is very vulnerable because also she probably paid attention. She ain't noticing me, so with her not noticing me, she's too distracted by the child.
Yeah, and that is true. Like women, children, and then elderly. The elderly people, like those are like the main targets, and
unfortunately.
Yeah.
These events point to Bianca being a severely disturbed individual, driven by impulse and clearly detached from any sense of reality. Detectives would later discover the reason Bianca visited the police station earlier that day, to ask about cash she believed officers had taken during a previous arrest, but they told her they didn't have it or anything else to return. At the time, it seemed like a harmless exchange, but that brief encounter would turn out to be the
That encounter pissed her off because she couldn't get no money.
And when you asked me earlier, I didn't hear that he said it was a police station, but I did hear him say that she spoke with the officers, but I didn't know what type of, you know, other people call off. I didn't know if it was a police station or what type of, but
that pissed her off.
You think that?
Hell yeah, that pissed her off.
Because she was like probably looking for some money so she could probably go get a room or something, and she just like
what time of year is it? Damn,
it was June 2024.
It's hot. It's hot outside. It's hot. Yeah. If y'all know, June, July, August, early September, the hottest time of the year. And she outside. Yeah, she's hot. She thought she was gonna get her a little money, try to get a room, and then she tried to finesse it. She said, "All right, it didn't work. I need somewhere to stay."
At the time, it seemed like a harmless exchange, but that brief encounter would turn out to be the catalyst for the horrifying crime that followed. As for Bianca's victims, 3-year-old Julian would tragically succumb to his injuries after being rushed to the hospital. Damn. His mother was severely injured, but ultimately made a full recovery. This seemingly random act of violence claimed the life of an innocent child and left his family traumatized. Bianca was arrested and taken into custody. She faces 10 felony charges for the homicide, but was ruled incompetent to stand trial. Ellis's attorneys pointed to her strange behavior in court and said her mental state made her unable to participate in her defense.
Y'all rule her, bro. She's smiling and happy because she got what she wanted.
And something. I'm not even going. I don't want to give her that or give her that excuse for the benefit of that. But I do think for you to even
something's not connected.
Something is the elevator don't go all the way to the top.
But she knew what she was doing.
But you knew what you was doing because you like I have to do this so that I can have somewhere.
I'm pissed off for the family, bro. Because ain't no way in the world.
Like that's so sad. That poor baby.
Attorneys pointed to her strange behavior in court and said her mental state made her unable to participate in her defense. Bianca was ruled unfit for trial and ordered to receive treatment and take medication. In February of this year, both prosecutors and defense lawyers agreed the treatment was working, allowing the case to move forward. The trial for Ellis is scheduled to begin July 14th. Prosecutors say Ellis could face the death penalty, but they're still reviewing the case and haven't decided her fate yet.
Welcome to Ohio.
Yep.
They do have the death penalty.
They do.
You got it. Even crime shit like that, and that's how I learned a lot about it because I know here you commit like a felony and a felony gets you the death penalty. Mm-hmm. So, or depending on the crime, the level of the crime. Like if it's a mass like homicide type of thing where a lot of people die. You can get the death penalty with that. But like if it's a robbery and during the commission of a robbery you kill somebody, now the robbery is a felony and you murder somebody. Yeah. So you can get the death penalty. So it's insane, bro.
Rest in peace to Julian.
Yeah, he didn't die.
And condolences to his family.
Bro, super random.
Just out grocery shopping with your child, minding your business, not bothering nobody. And you just unprovoked. Just why? Senseless. Why?
If you ever out and about, man, keep her. Like, I ain't saying be paranoid, but please be aware of your surroundings for things like this because why? Senseless. Like, it makes no sense. Awful. You know? Yeah. But hey, y'all spam us up in the comments, man. Let us know y'all thoughts about it for us in the comment section down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is We Are. We out.
Gotta stack a flip for my folks. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear